Let's do an audio check. Audio check. Let's do another audio check. Seems good. Gotta get stuff set up in the background here. All right. Ready to go. Looks like everything's set up. If anyone's watching, let me know if the audio balance needs to be adjusted at all. We'll go ahead and start the clock on today's stream. And today's randomly picked, almost randomly picked first game is Stork versus Fantasy. It looks like it's an ace match too. Like a Winners League ace match or something. Crazy. Awesome. I wasn't sure if I saw Stork versus Fantasy. I was like, let's go with that. Actually, the first one I saw was Fantasy versus Jongbi or something that I was like, I think we've seen that before recently. so I clicked on that, and then this was another recommended video. So I don't think we watched this one before because it's a pro league game, so it's like not a tournament. We watch a lot of the tournaments people recommend. Oh, I want to see that tournament game, but pro league games not as much. Anyway, there's the Stork. This is 2011. Oh. Probe got caught on the side of the rock, almost died. That's an interesting door that Fantasy has. It's a very strange door. I guess we can get this adjusted here a little bit on the side. Fit it a little bit better in the screen. Oops. There we go. All right. Looks good. Or close enough, at least. Zealot. Oh, is the Zealot gonna escape? It got a kill. It got out with a few hit points. Nice. Cybernetics core is spinning. I felt like the Korean casters got excited about that for a second, but I'm not sure why. Because it's like goon range. Pretty normal. I didn't realize Fantasy went for a really quick expansion. I wasn't paying too much attention. I guess this is why he went for the weird door that he did, partly so he could block off for that or whatever. But it was like leaving his ramp exposed, so it was kind of strange that way. But it didn't matter because he still had a wall to put stuff behind. SCVs, man. Don't give an F. You got a Dragoon out front of your base? They don't care. Now, he could have stopped that by putting it on his ramp. Interestingly. Probe getting into the fight. I don't even like these pretzels, but I'm eating them for some reason. Anyway, I guess since no one's here yet, I'll give a little bit of an intro in case anyone's watching this as a VOD later. This is June 30th, 2021. We're watching some old school Starcraft. We do this every Wednesday evening and Saturday afternoon. Take requests. If anyone has any requests, feel free to let me know. Or we'll just usually just kind of watch whatever seems fun at the time. Stork's really putting some pressure on here. I don't know how close. Okay, the tank is out. He's just waiting for siege mode now. Is he going to try and snipe this tank, though? He could have gone for it, I think. I think he could have gone for the tank. 2 more tanks coming out and 2 more factories. Okay, so he really is pretty strong defense right now. With 3 tanks behind that wall. Stark's like, whatever, I'll just expand again. 3 Nexus before second gateway is completed. He's like, you got a nice defensive wall, but you can't come out from behind it, so I'll do what I want in the rest of the map. Oh, he's gonna push 4 factory vultures. Oh, wow. He's got 5 tanks. He's taking SCVs off gas. He's going all in with vultures now. Or maybe not all in, but he's going for a huge push. He saw that Stork has a 3rd, so he knows Stork is vulnerable. Stork hasn't been making any units. So earlier when I was like, oh, well, he can't come out from behind his wall. Apparently he can. This is a strong push. The 2 factories with machine shops pumping out tanks. And the follow-up with vultures. And marines. He might be even making marines. This is a strong, strong push. He's got observers, so these mines might not be too deadly. Oh! Or they could be super deadly. He didn't focus the mines down well enough. The tanks are giving chase too. Oh my god, is Stork just about to die right now? Hey, Honorable Spoon, how's it going? What is up? Oh, that mine? Okay, got the mine. Stork is in trouble here. Oh wait, did he take out some of the tanks when I wasn't looking? Burn the witch? What are you talking about? Sounds very Monty Python, but I'm not sure why you're saying it. Wrong channel. What else are you what other channel are you watching? Oh, don't let the mine kill the reaver. Did he literally just shoot a scarab? Shoot a mine with a scarab? Oh my gosh. Stork is kind of dealing with this okay, but he's also kind of getting like wrecked with multi-task. Witchcraft Classic Pro. Crap, is that what I said? I didn't say that, did I? Oh, okay. That's funny. Fantasy is sure good with these mines that he's using. He's playing Minecraft, I think. That is funny though. I should do that like a Halloween stream. Witchcraft Remastered. And Halloween is not that far away. July, August, September, October. Well, okay, it's 4 months, but it feels like it's not very far. That was a nice scarab. He's like fighting for his life with this Reaver though. Like he wants to be harassing and stuff, but he's just like running around chasing vultures with this Reaver instead of actually attacking. But Fantasy's been like all in, so I think Stork might be ahead if he's stabilized. Frickin' A, man. I'm like almost 40. Like my 40th birthday is like sneaking up. It's crazy. I know a lot of people I know have already turned 40, but still. Yeah. Confirm, boomer. Yeah, I don't know, man. Who could possibly who would be 40 in this day and age? Freaking 40-year-olds, am I right? That's like everyone I know. Ignored and ostracized. I don't know about that. I mean, they're not 39. What? What is Stork doing there? Was the Reaver in there? Did he just lose a Reaver because he just literally chilled a shuttle on top of the enemy base without microing up for no reason? Yeah, man. I mean, we're all kind of old. I think probably a lot of people watching StarCraft are a little bit younger. Early mid 30s probably. But a lot of us are people that were, you know, StarCraft came out when we were like high school and college. So we're all about 40 now. Man, these mines are wrecking Stork. I don't know why he hasn't gotten more observers around. The age of RTS. Were there more RTSs back then? I feel like there's kind of just as many nowadays, aren't there? I don't know. I guess they were big back then, or not big anymore. That's like the main difference, I guess, right? I don't exactly have my finger on the pulse of gaming culture or anything like that. Anyway, how you guys doing? How's it going, Stormcall? What's the haps diggity? Honorable spoon is honorable age. Yes. Hot summer weather. Like normal hot summer weather, or like freak of nature heat wave hot summer weather like we've had up here in the Pacific Northwest recently. RTS and RPG were in the top back then. Well, now it's like, isn't Minecraft like still like the biggest game? And then like Fortnite is kind of like still big too. I guess Minecraft is open world. But my first thought when you said open world was like, you know, Elder Scrolls Online, like MMOs basically. But that's not quite the same thing. I shouldn't have eaten all those freaking pretzels. I like just had dinner and I'm like, oh, snacks. I'm completely full, but I'm gonna eat these snacks anyway because they're right in front of me. And now I'm like uncomfortably full. It's not gonna stop me from eating more because they're in front of me. I can't stop. Oh, big hit on those zealots. Age of Empires, Command and Conquer, Warcraft, Starcraft. I mean, we have Starcraft too. Didn't Age of Empires come out with a new one recently? Oh no, I guess they remastered one of the old ones recently, right? So it's not quite the same. There's gotta be some other RTSs, right? Well, I guess there's other RTSs, they're just not like a big deal. Like there was that one, like fantasy, RTS that Artosis was playing sponsored on stream for a little while, right? What is going on here? Why is Stork just like walking his units through this siege tank fire? Now he's doing the zealot bombs. He needed to do that at the same time when he was attacking with the zealots, with the dragoons. So I feel like Stork's making some errors here, but I think he's still in it though. So I think there's probably RTSs now. They're just not like, there's not a big deal. Oh, the storm! Oh, there's a nice storm. That was good. Does he have enough though? I do think Fantasy wins this one, yeah. We'll see. Stork's macro is like, he's still got 4 bases though. So if he can macro up reinforcements better, he might be able to pull something off here. Or not. I guess no, never mind. Not with that many tanks in his natural. I think Stork threw this. Move the snacks on the stream? Why? They're just in front of a little thingy. Oh, you mean the IRL snacks? Yeah. Yeah, I mean there was like 10 pretzels left. So I was like, I'm just gonna eat them. They're gone now. So that would have been a good idea though. It would have been a good idea to not even bring snacks in the first place actually. But for some reason I thought I should. I don't know. I'm the dumb. Rip Nexus. Rip Stork. Now he gets the DTs. They can't get her on the pylon. Alright, Stork needs to get out of the game now. Any requests for what to watch next? What is that behind? Oh, that's a little piece of popcorn below there. Okay. Earl. If I ever have a kid, it's a boy, I should name him Earl and spell it IRL. What are some? I'm trying to think now. I'm trying to think of there's other names that could be like leet speak spellings of things. Earn? Oh, like Aaron? Irene? Okay. Female offspring number 1. Earl for Earl? That's actually even better. I could name my son GIF and spell it J-I-F. People will be like, is your name Jeff? No, it's GIF. It's like an old Monty Python joke, isn't it? Where they say, or maybe it's Tom Lehrer. I think it's from a Tom Lehrer song. Someone says his name was Henry, spelled HEN3RY. The 3 was silent. Hey, Drakey. Oh my gosh, Stork's taking so much mine damage this game. He's basically died from mines. This game. Oh, just as I say that, he dies to mines. Derek. Let's play this stupid name game. Yeah, I keep saying Dereki or something like that, but it's probably Derek, right? LA? What? How do you pronounce this guy's name? Daigataisk? Daigataisk? Is that how you pronounce your name? Ladasha. Yeah, I've heard of that one. SSS. Did he just literally storm some mines? Because he's that freaking desperate right now? Get out of the game, Stork! You're dead! Give up! Forest. Oh. Dang it. Daigastyke is too good at this. There's the GG finally. Jesus, he took too long to GG. I've heard of some people have some weird names. People do weird names these days. Sometimes, when I was a teacher, people would, like, you know, they'd say over the loudspeaker, like, the names of kids. Oh, come to the office or whatever. And I've heard of some strange kids' names then. So, like, there's... I guess it's not too strange, but for some reason one comes to mind is there was a kid named America. I think I heard there was a kid named Champion. Can you imagine being named America, though? It's like, seriously? You're that much of America person that you want to actually literally name your kid America? Alright, what are we watching next? More Fantasy vs. Stork? I feel like I want to watch Fantasy vs. Stork some more. This is a different game. Oh no, this is from 2012 also. Alright, let's see how this goes. Because I want to see Stork not choke. Like, in this game, he kind of like... He wasn't playing at his best, I don't think, you know? Oh, I almost clicked the wrong button. I almost clicked the wrong scene. I'm not sure when this is. I think this might be 2012. Oops, there we go. Champion Smith. Third place champion, exactly right. Like, what if your name was Champion and you were a competitor in something and you didn't actually win it? That would be embarrassing AF. It'd be more confusing. That's true. It would be confusing if he won. And here's our champion. It'd be better if you're... I should name my kid Loser, right? So that way, whatever good things they do, it'll be, you know, it'll be even more of an accomplishment. It's like, and this person's name is Loser, and they still won. And the winner is Loser. Is Stork gonna 12 next? I need to change the size of the, Ooh, look at those drawings. This is another wider VOD. It's gonna cut into the chat a little bit. Two-time champion. And then what if he was a sailor? Then he would have a championship, right? He could have a ship and name it Failure. And this is my championship, Failure. I don't know. If there was a loser championship, he would be second, right? Yeah, it's like when Stork and Fantasy had a battle for the king of second. And for a minute there, I think Fantasy won his OSL before Stork did? Or no, it must have been the other way. Stork must have won his OSL before Fantasy did. So he became second place in King of Silver because he wasn't as good as Fantasy at only getting silvers because he got a gold. I like how they're like covering their mouth like this, as if that somehow is like, I guess this is like a motion of embarrassment. It's not like they're trying to cover their face or something like that. 30 minutes to sunrise. I'm trying to figure out where that means that you are. If it's sunrise where you are, you've got to be. You might have told me before. I'm just bad at remembering things, but wait, Derek, are you the one that was in Poland? Are you the guy that was in Poland? Or are you somewhere else? If you don't have to say if you don't want to. Okay, that makes sense. That's about right for the hours that I was thinking of too. Right, you're the one that was in Poland, and I was thinking of Ukraine, and so I was like talking about Eastern Europe, and you're like, no, no. Forest. I'll bet some. I wonder if someone actually ever named their kid that. I don't remember any of the names anymore, but I do. I have a friend that used to work in a job where basically she like reviewed government applications all day, and so she saw like 100 different people's names every day, and she had written down some of the craziest ones, and I don't remember what any of the ones she told me are anymore. Poles get upset if you say Poland is Eastern Europe. Sorry. I don't remember what they were, but I just remember she told me some of it, and there are some whack ass names. Absolutely crazy ones. I think Ladasha might have been one of them, actually. Like, I think that might actually be like a real name. Shit. Shimmick. It's a good name. Checks get the upset of the same one. Yeah, we have a friend named Shimisla. Same with the Baltics. The Baltics, it's hard to make that mistake, right? I don't know. I gotta move my logo again. Where's the logo? There we go. Gotta move it over so we can see the supply. There we go. So you can see the supply counts. So I can see the supply counts too. Because I'm actually watching my broadcast software to watch the game, because it's just easier that way. I might even just have to look up a map of Europe now, and just to like reacquaint myself with what countries are where. Because I know Ukraine is kind of like, and it's kind of like weird, this weird arbitrary thing too, where it's like, oh, there's Europe and then there's Asia, and never mind the fact that they're actually just completely directly connected, and there's not. I mean, I guess, is there a mountain range or something that divides Europe and Asia? Is that why, like, they're considered to be different continents or something like that? Mountains. That's what I thought. Okay, but still, it's like, it's a little bit weird because, like, like if you look at the map, there's no stop. There's not even a narrowing, like where it narrows in or anything like that. It disconnects them, right? Like North America and South America are considered different continents, even though they're technically connected by land, right? Or they were until the Panama Canal. So, but people consider them different continents, even though they're connected. But like, Europe and Asia are definitely like completely connected. I don't know. I guess they're just economically and politically different continents because they're geographically hard to get from one place to the other. I guess. I don't know. But that's why they call India a subcontinent, right? Because it's technically part of Asia, but it also has like mountains around it, and so it's kind of like its own little spot. I don't know. I'm very tired right now. I'm actually not. Well, I'm not that tired, but I'm worn out. So my brain might not be functioning at full speed right now. Oh well. Ukraine, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, Belarus, and Russia are... Those are like Eastern Europe, is that what you're saying? India used to be its own continent and they crashed into Asia millions of years ago. That's true. I mean, the entire world used to be one giant supercontinent. So, you know, in that sense. I actually was watching a documentary about that the other day. And actually, I didn't even realize there's actually been two supercontinents in the history of the world. There was one, and it broke apart, and it came back together again into Pangea, and it broke apart again into the continents that we have now. And I didn't realize that before. But what blew my mind was if you look at South America and Africa. Like if you look at the eastern part of South America, it's this big curved thing, right? And if you look at the western part of Africa, it's shaped like this, and you can see where like they used to be part of the same continent and they've gone apart. Like they fit together, and I was like, oh, how did I never notice that before? That like it's really clear how they were part of the same continent before. I don't know. I haven't been paying very much attention to this game, honestly. But it seemed very similar in general. Fantasy, harassing with vultures. Stork, I feel, is dealing with the vultures a lot better this time, though. So, like, I'm feeling like Stork has a better shot in this one. He's already on 3 bases, getting a 4th. Fantasy's already on 3 bases, too, though. Arbiters. Stork never really teched that much, did he? He got Templars pretty late in the previous game that we watched. He never got Arbiters. He got like 1 Reaver and then let it die without doing much. Right? So it's good to see him actually getting some tech units. I guess, I mean, you know, Fantasy put a lot of pressure on him all game, so that's maybe why he didn't feel like he could tech, but I might need to grab a handkerchief so I can blow my nose in a second. I shouldn't have eaten those pretzels. By the way, on this counter, Stork is on the right, so this one right here is Stork. He's at 170 supply. Fantasy is 120 something supply. So Stork is actually pretty significantly ahead in supply right now. So Fantasy just like keeping him off his excuse me, off balance with these vultures, but he's not actually getting ahead with it. He's losing the vultures. Stork's like, I don't care. I'll still get my 4th base. Took some damage from mines there. I'm gonna be right back. Give me like 15 seconds.
그러면서 그 지역을 컨트롤도 해주고 있고 물론 정명훈 선수 테라는 이제 시작이에요. 한 방 차에 갇혀서 200 갖추게 되면 상대도 많아봤자 200이지 않습니까? 그렇죠. 그것을 통해서 이 맵에서 특히나 테란들이 선수라든지 재미를 좀 많이 봤었는데 일단은 이번 경기에서의 송병구 선수의 이런 수비는 정명훈 선수를 상대로 할 때는 어떤 식으로 운영해야 되는지를 보여주는 가반 같은 그런 정도의 수비입니다.
리그에서 2번 남았다는 말씀 저희가
Alright.
한 번씩 주고받았잖아요.
그렇죠.
그러면서 송병구에게 쌓인 이 내성이
I don't know why
몰라도 번트에 대한 내성만큼은 정말 최고로 쌓인
my brain is so tired right now. I actually got enough sleep last night for the first time in a few days. Maybe it's because I didn't actually fully catch up on sleep after the last couple days of not doing well. That might be why. But I also did some exercise today, which is good. But handkerchief is it is a weird word, isn't it? Like it's a kerchief for your hand, implying that there used to be larger kerchiefs that were too big for just your hands. It's like stoner thoughts right here. All right, I'm actually literally gonna look this up. Kerchief. What's the origin of kerchief? Oh, okay. So a kerchief is something you put over your head. A handkerchief is something, I guess, presumably that you use for your hands instead of on top of your head. So if like, so it's not that it was like a bigger thing. It says it's from French, from Old French. Couvrir chief, cover head. There you go. And let's look up a handkerchief. See if that has a different origin with the or something like that. Whoa, come on, virus protection. It's Windows security now is not the time. Yeah, it's the same same origin apparently. So that makes a lot of sense. If it's like this, it's a kerchief. If it's like this, it's a handkerchief. It's not as interesting as I was expecting. Alright, Stork has a significant army here. But Fantasy is caught up. Now Fantasy is maxed. Ooh, he EMP'd the Arbiter. Very nice. After it got a stasis off, but that's okay. This is a significant army here. Now Stork's gonna lose this battle, but he's gonna try and remax. Oof. Yeah, look at this. So now Stork's at 137. Fantasy's at 150. So Stork is hoping he can remax faster. Oh no, that's not the way to do it, Stork. Losing your Templar, rallying them into the middle. Oh, did you see him? He's like, oh. He just noticed that happen. Oh no, that was really bad. That was really, really bad. He might be dead now. Like some storms right now would save him, I think. But he doesn't have them because he just lost 3 High Templar. That's a lot of Zealot bombs though. Oh my goodness. It's a strong D-Matrix, but it looks like he's actually going to wreck. Nice, he's actually going to finish off most of Fantasy's army. He's actually still pushing in though. But Fantasy, I don't think Fantasy can sustain this push. Oh, there's the Templar though. He's gonna load him in the shuttle to protect him this time. As soon as he kills those pylons, it'll actually open things up for Stork to counter attack. I mean, actually, if he holds that spot behind the pylon wall, that's actually pretty strong. If he did a recall on top of those tanks, maybe. This is smart by Fantasy going after the left side base at the same time. I thought Fantasy was about to lose that push, but he's actually barely holding on with the reinforcements. Or he barely held on, and now he's really got a good foothold there. Oh, look at this. Stork is rallying forces from the top right, though. So he's going to come in from this side and this side at the same time. He really just stormed some mines again? He stormed some spider mines. Stork! What are you doing, my man? What are you doing? He waits for the Nexus to die and then he goes in with Zealots. Oh. Oh, yep, see, these Templars sitting in the middle of the map. Vultures are forcing the storms and killing them. Why were those Templar in the middle of the map? What is Stork doing? Oh. I guess I can't watch Stork games from this period because he just wasn't up to snuff. I mean, because he was I think at this period in time, Stork was a player coach, right? He was coaching and playing for both StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2 at this era. So, like, it's not like super surprising that he's like pretty rusty and choppy, you know? Protoss submit to the victim narrative. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm just losing these bases so I could have a comeback victory, right? So Fantasy killed the top left natural and the third, and now he's like, all right, well, time to go for the other bases. Yeah, we'll see if Stork can rebuild. I'm not imagining it's gonna happen, but we'll see. He does have 160 supply. He doesn't have nothing. But I'm not sure exactly what he's waiting for. Storm drop, storm drop. Zealots coming in. I don't know what was in that shuttle. But he's just counterattacking, so that works. If he can counterattack, that might be good. I don't think it's gonna work to save him, but it's better than nothing. Oof. Oof, free Arbiter. Yeah, this is not the best Stork I've ever seen. Gotta say. That's some nice storms. You can't break up a ramp, though. You can't break up a ramp into a Terran. I guess he's not really trying to break the ramp. He's just trying to break below the ramp. He did kill that bottom left base of Fantasies. So Fantasy's not like got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I think Stork's dead though. Now he's behind in supply, behind in economy. Fantasy has a great position on him. When you see DTs, it's usually one of two scenarios. The DTs are very early and trying to catch the Terran off guard, or they're very late and it's a last-ditch emergency effort. Like, I'm screwed. I gotta do something. Let me make some Dark Templars and see if the Invisible Men can win the game for me accidentally. So usually in the late game TVP, usually when you see Dark Templars, it's actually a bad thing. Because it means they're desperate. And Stork is very desperate at this point. He's pretty much dead. These mines. Oh, okay. He actually did a pretty good job baiting out the mines with a couple zealots. I think by accident, though. I think he kind of knows he can't engage directly with Fantasy's army when it's sieged up, so he's just trying to like maneuver around the map and make something happen other places. Oh, that EMP caught both arbiters. Not good. Not good for Stork. I mean, I don't know what he can do anyway at this point, but like, maybe a fat recall would be a way to like try and come back. But according to Arctosis, you cannot hit an arbiter with an EMP. I mean, Fantasy, I don't think Arctosis would disagree with me on this, so I don't consider this an insult, but Fantasy might be better, a little bit better than Arctosis. So he's able to hit the impossible shots, you know? That's why he's Fantasy. He hit 2 arbiters with that MP this last time. He didn't hit 1, he hit 2. I mean, Stork isn't that far behind in supply right now, actually. He's trying to... Only God is better at Purple than him. Alright, when you say God, are you referring to Flash? Is he referring to Flash in that case? That EMP seemed like it went really far. Yeah, Stork is dead. Oh, Stork. Maybe I'll try and watch some Stork games from when he was good. From like 2008 or something like that. Hey minions. I'm late for a very important date. I don't know any more of that song, but we are going down the rabbit hole today. So it's an appropriate quote. I'm a bit of a Mad Hatter today. I'm like, my brain is a little bit like fried, I guess. I don't know. Making food took too long. All right, have a good one, Derek. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I actually usually when I am late for starting my stream, it's because of food. It's usually because I was like eating and it took too long, or cooking and it took too long, or something like. Oh, let's storm these tanks. Yeah, juicy storms. Yes. Oh yeah. No follow up, but still, it was a good effort. Those are some. The first good storms really that we've seen all game were those storms. It's like if you're starting your good storms in minute 20, it's like a little bit too late, buddy. But those were juicy. Oh, I thought he was gonna try and drag the zealots into the mine, into the probes. Yeah, those were good storms. Unfortunately, his zealots couldn't follow up and finish killing the other half of the tanks because they got caught up in the middle. Because Stork's just too far behind. Oh, that mine just took out 5 zealots. Oof. Stork's at 50 supply now. This is painful. This is painful. I hear explosions. I'm not sure where they are. I don't know where there's a battle going on. Yeah. If you don't clear out the mines, and Stork has not been doing a very good job of clearing out mines in this game. I guess he did in the first half of the game, but then once Fantasy started putting a lot more pressure on him, he just couldn't keep up with it. The hell? There's the GG finally. Holy crap. Sorry, I was actually trying to check my email real quick. That was what I was doing on the side because I emailed this guy about looking at a house for rent, or maybe it's a girl actually, I'm not sure. Jeez, Fantasy had to work hard for that though. He was ahead for most of the game, but he had to work really hard to finish that off. I mean, most other players still would have lost to Stork in the long run, actually. Oh, all right. What do we want to watch next? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Stork versus Fantasy from 2009. This is when Stork was actually a good player. This is actually when Stork was good. I mean, he was still good in that, but you know. There we go. We got to watch one game where Stork actually beats Fantasy. Yeah, vultures are super cheap, and they put down 3 mines, and then if they kill 1 probe, they've paid for themselves, right? It's kind of crazy. If they kill like 1 thing, they've paid for themselves. Vultures are really pretty OP, honestly, because there's 75 minerals. If you kill 1 probe, you're killing 50 mineral probe and all the money that probe would have mined, which adds up to more than the 25 that would be the extra cost. So if you make vultures and each of them kills 1 probe, it's such a steal. You put the mines out on the map, it forces observers, you get some free damage, you get map control, and then you know, and then you put out a bunch of mines, and then you run in and get a few probe kills, and they paid for themselves. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. He's making a proxy? Who's making a proxy? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, is Fantasy making a I wouldn't call it a proxy, but like a forward is like a forward barracks or something like that, or a hidden barracks. Yeah, that's interesting. I think he is gonna make Marines. I think it's part of why he put it there, but I think it's also that so he can float it. Because if he just wanted to float it, he could have put it in his base. But also he's hiding it because now when Stork scouts, he's not going to see a barracks in the base, and he's going to think, oh crap, I'm being proxied. Even though it's not like a double barracks proxy or anything like that, right? I think that's his plan. But he's actually could really punish Stork right here. With the forward barracks, he's sending in an SCV to scout, he's going to see the Nexus. He could put down a bunker and force a cancel on this pretty easily, because he's got the Marines. In fact, he should send like... Exactly what I was going to say. He should send 3 or 4 SCVs right now to go with the couple Marines, and he could punish the crap out of this. I don't know if he even needs a bunker, but it's a good idea, I think. Yeah, there's the bunker. So Stork might just lose the game again because he got too greedy, and he's going to get punished for it. Stork's done. He might be, man. He might be. He's got like a minute and a half. No, he's got less than that actually. With the SCVs attacking too, he's got like 45 seconds to get something to try and deal with this. Oh, the bunker actually reaches that nexus. I wasn't sure. Yeah, he's just gonna be like, oh, 400 minerals gone, I guess. Cell didn't even get a single SCV kill because it takes 4 hits to kill it. He actually finished the probe at just the last second there. So he made that nexus, and he used the nexus to make 2 probes. Maybe 3. At least he did that. This is interesting. Is he gonna try and mine out and take the bottom left base? Oh, 1 probe died. Okay, well then there you go. Is Fantasy gonna expand? Okay, he is. By the way, they're reversed. Down here in the bottom left. Maybe I'll just put a label on it. Let's put a label in here. Select fonts. How big of a font do I want? Let's try this. Stork. Fantasy. Oh, make a little bit bigger font. There we go. I guess we can make this a little smaller. A little bit smaller, fit it right there. Boom. Wait, I actually wasn't paying attention. He forced to cancel the command center? Hold on a second. He just like... Oh, he mined out the bottom minerals. He sent the dragoons around the back. Oh, wow. Well, I guess now they're even. I was like totally not even paying attention because I was focusing on like making this little name tag thing. That's... Well, I mean, he doesn't get the kill on the command center, but like forcing a cancel on that when he'd invested that much money in it is kind of like they're both gonna be behind, and Stork's more behind, but still. It's a good way for Stork to like he's not just like dead now, right? Because if Fantasy got that extra base up without any issues, then he'd be way ahead. Now he's only a little ahead. But actually, I mean, if you look at it, their supplies and their money are about the same. So, oh, until Stork randomly loses a dragoon to a mine. I would love it if he sent an SCV down to repair that bunker. He's just gonna give it up though. Oh, not quite pulling it off there, Stork. Oh, he baited him in the mine, but he got baited himself. Oh, Stork, mines are killing him again. Oh my goodness. Hey, Angel Lovenolf? Not sure how to say that. Thank you for the follow. What? I gotta look at this name again. Oh, it's got a Angelo von Ulf. I didn't see the capital letters. Angelo von Ulf. Yeah, I mean, we watched those games from the last 2 games were from 2011 and 2012. And so I was like, oh, well, Stork was too out of shape. And so that's why he was playing bad in those games. But here, this is 2009. He's still making some of the same mistakes. Always going to snipe another tank, though. Nice. I like how he thought he knew he was going to lose the Dragoon. And so he actually sent it back in to see if he could explode some mines with it before it died. Hey, Volcus. Volcasis. How's the heat wave treating me? He's still bad though, yeah. Luckily, the heat wave seems to be done. I mean, it's still like a warm. It's still warm, but it's like a warm wave. It's not a heat wave. But the heat wave was pretty intense here. It was pretty ridiculous temperatures for like 5 days. But today it's like gone. It's just gone. You know, it was like 110 or 15 Fahrenheit yesterday, and today it's like 80. Heat wave's just like, oh, we're done. Peace out. So that's nice. Fantasy is pushing in on this second base again while Stork's trying to get his natural again. It's still 102. Dang, I'm sorry. Where is that? Where are you at right now? If you don't mind saying.
탱크 하나에 벌써 2개.
야, 그리고 벌처가 마인이기 때문에
네.
선수 입장에서는 한 번에 걷어내기 상당히 까다롭거든요.
자, 마인드를 일단 상대편 드래곤 접근하지 못하도록 해야죠.
네, 여기서 막
아,
네.
들어갔고요.
컨트롤링은 네, 잡아냈을 예, 마인. 이거는
마인 활용이 마인을 뭐 움직이는 것 같습니다 지금요.
네, 다시 또 드랍십이 살아가게 되면은
폭탄을
또-
꽂히네요.
근데 오늘 드래곤을 송병호 선수가 생각보다 많이 잃는데요.
Sorry, how long could you not hear me for?
마인 잡는 건 진짜 반성할 필요가 있습니다.
The cord on my microphone is like very, very, very. Thanks for letting me know. It's very glitchy. It falls out really easily. It doesn't stick. For 30 seconds. Oh crap. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was just saying that the heat wave is basically gone here. It was 110 the last few days, and then today it's like 80, so it's fine. But I'm also in Washington, so I'm surprised that I'm gonna actually look up where that is. I'm surprised it's still over 100 in another part of Washington. Are you like? You must be Eastern Washington, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because the heat wave is like moving like this, I think, right? Because it's supposed to be like over 100 in like Idaho this week, right? So it's like it started off in California, had a kind of a heat wave, and went up to Pacific Northwest, and now it's kind of going east. So that makes sense. So hopefully this is the last day of the heat wave for you also. But I don't know, man. Fantasy doesn't have any units at home. Yeah, I mean, like he's like he's putting on a lot of pressure. But I mean, that's the thing is like when you put on a lot of pressure. Look at this pylon wall, by the way. What a weird wall. It's interesting that Fantasy is taking the top left base. He's taking like 10 o'clock instead of the right side of the map, and it makes sense. It makes it he's better for him to be able to have a choke in the middle. But yeah, look at their supplies. They're both very low supply right now. But it's easier for Stork to rebuild than it is for Fantasy, for sure. And guess what? Stork has an observer. That means he won't just lose every single freaking unit to mines this time. Which is how Fantasy could win. Oh man, look at these zealots just getting... This is like a zealot smorgasbord. They're not really attacking very much though. They're getting very confused by the mining movement. He's not moving his SCVs because there's Dragoons out in front, and so he knew the Dragoons would just kill the SCVs anyway. So he's like, I might as well keep mining a little bit longer. It's just 2 zealots. Looks like Stork's hungry for blood, though. He's trying to get the kill on that command center. Make sure he finishes the SCVs. Sorry, sometimes I get distracted because I'm right in front of a big window that looks out into the neighborhood, and sometimes people are like riding their bikes around, or like someone's walking a dog and I have to look at a cute dog or something like that. Look, he's still got these Dragoons in that base. What is Fantasy doing? Because Stork saved the bottom left base. He didn't lose it. like you said, he held it off, right? So
장면은 제일 친하게 자기 딸 근처에서 싸우는 거예요. 싸우는 데 싸우는 데. 그리고 지금 송병호 선수가 이후에 아직도 팩트를 생각하고 있지 않기 때문에 지금 이 드라군 이후에
are we actually gonna see Stork win a game against Fantasy? I mean, they've played a lot of games against each other over the years. Look at this barrack soaking up Dragoon damage, though, by the way. Look at that mine. Look at that Zealot soaking up mine damage. Yeah, see, Fantasy does that. He sends all of his units out to harass, and he ends up with a little bit low supply. That's what it's been, but it's worked for him the last couple games. Anyway, I'm sorry it's 102 up there, Volcus. That's rough, but hopefully the heat wave should be going away pretty soon. But I basically was able to just kind of stay indoors, stay in the air conditioning for the whole week, and like not think about it. So, come to think of it, I do feel like I have more energy today, though. Like, I think maybe even though I was in the air conditioning, it was just like felt very oppressive to have that heat and the AC running and stuff like that. So I hope you have air conditioning. I think you probably would in Eastern Washington, right? But sometimes in Western, like in the coastal areas or whatever. No 10-mile runs in the 100. No, man, I would die. I would die, dude. The AC you found in the dumpster is saving me? Yes. That's awesome, actually. Sony, you're a crazy person. If I can avoid it at all, which I guess I can because it's just laziness, I will never exercise outside over 80-degree heat. And I know 80 isn't even that much. Hold on. Stork is about to stomp on Fantasy's choke point right here. I think this might be the end. Is he going to make it through, though? He's targeting the tanks. He's gotten almost all the tanks. Those two tanks on the high ground he can't get, but I don't think it matters. I think he did enough damage here. He cleared out almost all the tanks. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I... Well, the thing is, when I've lived places where it's hot, I change my schedule and I go running in the morning. When it's a lot cooler. Oh! Did you see that mine? Watch this mine doing overtime, chasing forever, and then squeezing right into the middle of all 4 Dragoons so it hit all of them. Had a boomer showdown with Future? Nice. Who won? Who won with that? I saw Future streaming earlier, but I was like a little bit busy, so I didn't watch him. Or, oh no, I think I was actually, yeah, and then I was gonna... Yeah, later when I started watching some streams, I don't think he was on anymore. Yeah, I think Stork, because look at his bases. Stork has 5 bases right now. Fantasy barely has 3. But yeah, like, I used to do some more... There was a season, like a year, when I was doing a lot of bike riding. And I would go out bike whenever I went out biking when it was like 85, 90. It just I was going for really long rides, but it was just so hard to stay hydrated, and like even if I was drinking a lot of water. Oh, that was a nice Zealot bomb. Got a lot of vultures there. Even if I was drinking a lot of water, I would still feel like crap at the end of the day. So I kind of made it like an informal rule for myself, like not to go exercise outside above 80 degrees. And you know, if it's like above 80, usually you just wait till the evening or something like that, or go running in the morning, and so it's not a big deal. It's not too hard. But the last few days it was like over 80 in the morning when you woke up, so I didn't do any exercise. So today it was 70 this morning, and I was like, I gotta go for a run. I gotta get some exercise, be a little slightly healthy. Getting distracted by the neighbors again, riding their bikes around. Yes, 70 is winter weather. Do you live in the desert? Actually, in the desert, it gets pretty cold in the winter. Like Death Valley, where it gets up to like 120 and 130 all the time, it actually gets really cold at night. Oh, that's right, you're from Texas. I keep forgetting. Man, I'm so bad with names. Remembering names and where people are from is like even harder. But I'm gonna work on it. Is it really 70 in the? It's not that hot in Texas, is it? In the winter? Oh, let's see some storms. Let's do the storm, Stork. He keeps storming spider mines. Why, Stork? Why? You're on the same team as Jongbi, the king of Psystorms. Ask him how to use Psystorms, please. I don't know, maybe there's something to it. Maybe if he can storm the spider mines, it makes it so that he can approach the tanks easier, and that's why he's doing it. I don't know, but it seems kind of ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else storm spider mines. Some days in the winter it's 70 plus. I mean, that's kind of how it is in Southern California sometimes too, but it's like not because it gets hot, it's just so moderate. It'll be like 60 to 75 all the time, and even in the winter and stuff like that in Southern California. It's kind of dumb. Dudes had 60 Fahrenheit during the heat wave. Well, I guess check. I don't know what happened, but I think the heat wave hit San Francisco first, so it was like 100 here, but the week before. It was super hot even in the Bay Area down in California, I think, but I didn't actually notice. But when I was complaining to my friends in the Bay Area about how hot it was here, they were like, dude, we just got finished with our heat wave. So I think it happened before him. But yeah, it was basically, this heat wave was like a once in 1,000 year event, basically. It's kind of nuts. I heard that Seattle had over 100 degrees for 3 days straight, and before that they'd had over 100 degrees for 3 days total over the previous 100 years or something like that. Like, it was only 3 individual days since they started tracking the weather in the 1800s. And then, like, they had it 3 days in a row. The i5 buckled from the heat? What? No, really? Because that's, like, it's still concrete, right? Like, they use the same stuff for roads that they do in other places where it's hotter, don't they? I5 payment buckles. Extreme Seattle heat.
One of the most visible impacts we've seen from all this has been
I'm gonna watch this down the side here. If Stork now going across a bridge is kind of suicide, but I think Stork might just have the forces to do it right now. And if he gets across the bridge, it's definitely over. This video kind of sucks because they're just like showing pictures of the highway and people, so it's not really showing. But oh wait, maybe this video is better. Oh wow, holy crap! The heat literally broke the highway. Yeah, I'm looking at the tweet video now. The heat literally just broke the freeway. That's crazy. Did they close down the whole highway or just like 2 lanes? Either way, the traffic in Seattle is kind of stupid, so it'd be pretty bonkers. It's not as stupid as Los Angeles, but it's pretty bad. Oh, that was a nice little storm drop. This is the last battle. This is the last battle. Fantasy's gonna GG in like 5, 4. No, he's gonna wait till everything's dead because he's Fantasy. So he needs a few more minutes, or a few more seconds here. Is he gonna hold this off? Look at the supply. That's not 156. That's 56. Fantasy has 50 supply. All right, maybe when this last tank dies, he'll finally GG. Oh my God, Fantasy! You're down by 70 supply, dude. It's time to get out of the game. You're just about to lose your Oni mining base. There, he finally GG's. It's been over for a little while. Oh boy. Alright, what do we want to watch next? More Fantasy versus Stork? Because they met in some finals. We could find their finals. Or we could watch, you know what? I was thinking about rewatching Bisu versus Stork. Hey Dynasty, how's it going? GG indeed. What, you guys want to watch Bisu versus Stork? The MSL finals that they played? Or do you want to watch Fantasy versus Stork? Or do you want to watch something else? Bisu versus Luxury and WCG might be fun. Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Ah! It's a Superior Wolf commentary! Conan Liu? I don't know how to say his last name. Is this the finals? Yeah, wait. This is Ever OSL. Never mind, this isn't the MSL finals. This is a sick intro though. But I was trying to find the MSL finals. Here's Klazart's version of it. Here's WCG 2009 Stork versus Bisu. Klazart. I might have to look it up on TLPD. Unless this is this part of it? No, this isn't the finals. This is Pro League. Choja versus Nada on Nemesis. Sure. This is a Klazart commentary of that game. Looking for it. This is not the right map. Archeron, Neo Forbidden something. Look it up on TLPD. TLPD. And always love Nada games. Never really got into Choja though. Alright, so let's do view games. And we'll do... Is there a way to do no spoilers? I thought there was a way to do no spoilers. Alright, I'm gonna remove... I'm gonna make sure that you guys don't get spoiled at least. On... Nemesis. Where is Nemesis? Here we go. From Pro League? Alright. What the heck? Why is it not working? The VOD's not showing up on Team Liquid. I don't know how to fix this. It's like when I click on the VOD tab, it's not even there. Look, this is the VOD tab. It's just like blank. Yeah, Choja was kind of a one-hit wonder. A 3-part video without the other parts? Yeah, that doesn't do any good. Especially, is it someone's commentary?
Hi guys, this is Klazart with another
Yeah, this is a Klazart commentary, that's why.
On a game between Choja and
So I don't wanna jack Klazart's video. Alright, let's look for Nalra versus Jelizerg on Monty Hall. That sounds pretty crazy too. Is this zoomed in? Yeah. Alright. Nalra, Jelizerg, Monty Hall. Another Klazart video. Vile attack? Is this a, what is this? Is this a commentary? Nope. It's Korean. Alright. Seems good. Alright. Finally got a game working here. I'll have to readjust the video size here in a minute once the game gets started. This game, Monty Hall always makes for some interesting games. Nada's streaming right now? Nice. That's cool. It's good to know he's still around. Kangmin. I never found out why Nalra only has 2 names. Why is he Kangmin? Every other Korean is 3-syllable names. Why is Kangmin 2 syllables? One of the mysteries of the universe, I think. I mean, I'm sure there's some reason for it, right? But I just have no clue. Alright, let's change this. Come on. Jelizerg versus Nalra. Oops. There we go. Is this part 1? Part 1 of what?
Hi guys, this is Klazart with another audio commentary, and this
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Klazart video. So, I mean, I guess I could put his thing on, but I don't know. It seems awkward to put on another English commentary and talk over it in English. I don't know. For some reason, talking over the Korean in English seems like it makes more sense. So, we can mute it, but then we don't have game sounds or anything like that. We don't get to hear the Korean commentators going in the background. If you guys want to, we can watch the Klazart version. We can mute it though. You've never heard that? The Korean casters. You hear sounds on muted videos? Amazing. I thought you were making fun of my sound effects. Ooh. Wait, he's got a forge? Is Nalra doing some shenanigans? That gateway is on Jelizerg's side of the... Oh my gosh, he's actually putting a cannon behind the minerals. He's putting a cannon behind the minerals to protect the gateway so he can start sending zealots into the main. And now he somehow knows this is coming. He's going to try and use a drone to trick the Zerglings through. And so he's actually made a cannon at this expansion. Is it going to come in time to block this, though? Is it going to come in time to block this? He sees it. Where's the drone? He squeezes one Zergling through. It's going to get the probe. Can he get more Zerglings through? No, his drone is on top. Oh, he even lost the other Zergling. Oh, no. Everything's gone wrong. They both tried to rush each other in different lanes. And Nalra's rush is gonna work. People have been shot for saying shenanigans. What's the restaurant that has the funky things in it? What? Is there? I don't know. That could be a lot of different things. You mean like a chain that's famous for that? Yeah. Now he has cannons inside of Jelizerg's base. But Jelizer could theoretically still, you know, get some Hydras or something like that. He's gonna build a second base. Oh, is there actually a restaurant chain named Shenanigans? Oh, it's from a movie. Okay. Oh. See, he got the probe. He literally built 2 gateways in Jelizerg's base. This is kind of insanity. See, there we go. I knew it. He was going to build a den at the other base. Or I knew he was going to build a den. But that's a good spot to do it. Ooh, he's going to almost... not quite kill the... He should build a shield battery. It was actually almost a good idea to build a shield build a shield battery. Oh, that's just mean. He's actually going to cannon the expansion as well in a little sneaky spot there. Oh, it's too bad he didn't get that probe. I have this... Maybe it's just a hope. Even though I like Nolra, I have this hope that Jelizerg will somehow fend this off and deal with it somehow, and like they'll have to play a different kind of... Wait, he's putting more gateways over there? I thought he was gonna put cannons over there. He's putting gateways over there? Oh my gosh. There's the Hydra. Is he going for the probe? No, he's going... Okay, he's going for the cannon. So now he's going to force him back a little bit. So now with the Hydras... Like, especially if he gets Hydra range... He can just eat all those buildings. And then the Zealots are coming from the left side and attack the drones there. Oh, he canceled the gateways and built a Nexus instead. I think he senses that this is over. I think that's what's going on. He's like, I know that this is not going to work now. Yeah, this is definitely a Dunzo strat. So expanding makes sense. He actually killed a lot of Zerglings, though. Oh, and he got a Hydralisk. Huh. This game is wild. Oh, he got a couple more Zealots out. That's really cute. He had them rallied to different directions so they could just be more of a distraction. This is a really interesting game. I don't know what a restaurant is that has funky things in it. I mean, I can think of a couple places like that, but not chains. Like, there's a place in Santa Cruz where I went to school called Saturn Cafe that has funky things in it, but that's probably not what you're talking about. Ooh, got a drone. Just the one drone. So Shenanigans is a real restaurant? It's not just from the movie? I'm still confused about that. Maybe I could just Google it, but I don't really care that much. It's a real one. Okay. It's a good name for a restaurant. It sounds like something that would be like a pub. Okay, this is cute. I like this. He's setting up the cannon line on the other side of the minerals, and he's rebuilding the pylon behind it so it won't get unpowered. He's gonna expand there? What? What is going on? He's literally double expanding up the middle lane. He's gonna have like the minerals blocking cannons as his like. I mean, it kind of makes sense until Jelizer gets mutas, and then that base will just die.
다행 돌파하면은 박성준 선수 컨트롤이 기본적으로 좋은 선수고 또 드론 통해서 드론을 동원해서 밀친다 이런 개념의 플레이가 가능한 전장이라 충분히 이득 볼수 있을 것 같은데.
I have no idea. I actually, I think I saw. Yeah, I did see. I almost said I haven't seen Super Troopers, but I think I have actually. It just was so long ago that I don't remember it very well. And I actually didn't like. I think I enjoyed it, but I don't remember it being like the best movie ever or anything like that. So like, it's very cute that Nalra has like the single cannon next to the mineral lines in a couple places, just to make sure that nothing like. Or I guess it's the one place, but it's a good way to stop, right? Make sure that the drones can't mine it out that area. This is a weird game. Monty Hall is such a weird map. It always makes for crazy, wacky games. There's the Spire. Does Jelizer have a third? I actually haven't even seen if he has a third. Oh, 2 robotics facilities. It's going Sair Reaver. And I guess if you got 3 gases, you can do that. But the Spire's about to pop. Spire's about to pop. We're about to see Scourge and Mutas. I don't think Nalra has enough air power to deal with it. Especially not if he loses some damage to the Hydralisks. How many pieces of flare? Is that what that restaurant was called in Office Space? That was called Shenanigans? Or was it actually Shenanigans? I wouldn't put past a movie to have like a real restaurant in their movie. Especially nowadays, it would be product placement, right? The restaurant chain would be paying to have it in their movie. Tchotchkes, that's right. Tchotchkes. It's kind of a funny name for a fake restaurant. Oh, poke, poke, poke. Nice. I'm gonna burn the building down. Don't take my stapler. Excuse me, I really, I asked for my, office to be, and I was ignored. Try searching for the VOD in Korean. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that after this game. That's my trick that I usually use, and I forgot about it this time. Although, what I usually do is I just go to Team Liquid Player Database, I search for the player's name, and I just copy-paste their name from the Korean on the TLPD. Ooh, that looked like it was some tricky footwork with those Corsairs there. If it's an OSL VOD, it'd probably be on the OnGameNet YouTube channel, I think. It's got a Reaver in that extra base. Is this a major drop? Pretty big drop, yeah. And there's nothing that Nalra can do about this, I don't think. Oh, his Corsairs are going the wrong direction. If he had his Corsairs on the right side, he could maybe fend it off. Here we go. July's first-person view for this drop. And the VOD's choking a little bit. He's going straight for the guts. He's going for the heart. There we go. He's loading up a secondary drop on the other side to go into the natural. Oh no. Sick move. He's like, distract him in the back. Send it into the natural. He does have Reavers in the natural though, but he's gonna lose all of his tech. Couple Reavers crawling back into the main. He lost his main Nexus. He lost his Citadel. He lost his Templar Archives. He lost the Nexus. If he loses the robotic support bay, that's going to put him way back. Actually, even more back than any of the other buildings that I just mentioned. Because he'll have to stop making Reavers. Oh, now he's going to lose some Overlords. I'm surprised he didn't run the Overlords out after he dropped. He's got to be making shuttles right now. Because he's got all the Reavers on the ground, but he's got to be making shuttles to go with it, I think. So I think that was a good attempt, but I think Nalra still is in command of this game. Maybe not in command, but I think he's still in good shape. I think he's still ahead. He's gonna do it again? No, that was just some extra stuff, I guess. Nalra casually expanding to his main. Yeah, he lost a base, but it's really easy for him to take it again. I guess Nalra is almost mined out though in 2 of his bases, so that getting that a 4th base will be tricky if he doesn't like do some major damage soon. But like Jelizerg barely has 4 bases. But of course he's Jelizerg, so he just makes like a crap ton of units off of low econ and he makes it happen somehow. Oh man, these Reavers are just like having a field day. Oh, he's gonna kill this base though. This is actually a really important base for Nalra. He's gonna lose it because he only had the 2 Reavers. Where he needs to have like shuttles moving more Reavers down here or something like that. Yeah, the Hydras weren't even targeting the Reavers. They were just getting slaughtered by the Reavers, but he's had too many Hydras. Oh, sorry. Ugh. I mean, he could have targeted because he had a lot of Hydras on the ground. Once they're on the ground, you can like drag click and right click, you know, take out the Reavers pretty quickly. He lost more Hydras than he needed to there, I think. But it might be okay. And now he's dropping DTs. That means he rebuilt his Citadel and his Templar Archives, which is kind of nuts. He had to spend that much more money. He's just killing Hydras. What is with that wall? Look at the lurker egg wall surrounding the Hydras. What? He's got 1 Hydra. Oh my gosh. One of the lurkers actually glitched back through the minerals. So now he's got a bunch of lurkers in the middle lane. I don't think it's going to accomplish a lot though. Nalra mine out is natural. Okay, he's got a 3rd at the 12 o'clock though, but still. But like with Reavers and Observers and no units to back up these lurkers, like what are these lurkers gonna do? Like without Hydras there. He mined out his natural. He's probably close to mine out his main now. He's just now getting an observatory. He forgot about observers. Or maybe he was too busy to get them. Greater Spire. I don't even. I'm pretty surprised. Like, he has that many Corsairs? Why is he going for Greater Spire? I feel like I mean, I guess the Spire units don't have to worry about reverse. I guess. But it's just hard to counter that many Corsairs in the air. I guess it's pretty smart though. If he can whittle down the Corsairs with some Hydras, and then just get like a bunch of Devourers and Scourge, and some Mutas. If he can take out the Corsairs, all he has is Reavers, right? So he can't do anything else. But taking out the Corsairs is going to be difficult. Oh, nice Storm drops. Double Archon Morph in the main. That means he's going to see the Greater Spire. That is super painful. That is super painful. Oh no, the Archon finished morphing. Oh my gosh, he's going to try and kill the Greater Spire. Where's the Hydras? Oh my god, is he gonna get so many drones? What are you doing, Jelizer? Why did he clump up his drones and run them back in on the Archons twice? He did it twice! Oh. Oh. Now he can't afford to build any Greater Spire units, I don't think. He just... Because that was after a Storm drop. He killed like a dozen drones with the Storm drop, and then the Archons killed like a dozen more. He's got no money right now. I mean, he's probably droning up right now and just praying. He's droning up and praying. Look at this. He's just walking units in from the north. Oh, there goes the rest of July's new drones. Oh. Oh. It's painful. I'm even a Nalra fan. Like, I like seeing Nalra win, but this is just painful. The Dreamer is going down. he's literally just morphing eggs, guardian eggs above these I don't think he even canceled there. I think they just died. Oh. What? This is so painful. Jelizer's just getting destroyed. I mean, that's cute. That's cute to block off the entrance with an egg and then have the Hydras behind, but still. I think Nalra's got 2 mining bases right now. Jelizer gets 3 mining bases. He just lost so many drones, though. Oh, the storms have been on point. He's expanding next to Jelizer's base again. Oh no. Where are the Corsairs even? They're the Corsairs finally. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh no. I can't even see how many kills that's on there because there's no pixels, but still. Yeah, Jelizerg is also a late GG'er. He's not one to GG until like he's like literally dead. Like if when the end of Jelizerg's life, he's gonna be in an old age or something like that, and his like heart's gonna shut down and his brain's gonna be like, nope, not dying yet. We're gonna stay alive for a little while longer until it's absolutely the last brain cell is gone. 12. Oh man. Good job, Nalra, though. But that was just, oh. That was hard. That was hard to watch, man. All right, so let's do this. Let's go back here. Nada versus Choja. Get their names here. All right, so we'll do copy Nada's Korean name. We'll copy Choja's Korean name. And we'll see what that gets us. So let's see. And what's another clue? This is from Pro League. And it's on, what was the map? Nemesis? So we're looking for Pro League Nemesis. Here we go. Choja versus Nada. Gyeosung. 5-set. Was this game 5 of a set? Oh, what does it say what map this is on in the description? Show more. Nope, Plains to Hill is this map. Okay, so this is not the right one. So we're looking for Nemesis. Is this it? Let's see what this is. Oops. No, this is... No, it's because it's 2007. This is 2003. This is 2003. I mean, it's not surprising because Choja was like a 2003 player. So all these games are 2003. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find it other than the Klazart game. Hey, how's it going? Think quick. Yeah, so these aren't, none of these are the right one. Unless, oh, this is just the Marine talking about something. It's kind of fun. And we could watch Nada versus Choja anyway. We could watch a Nada versus Choja match if you want to from 2004 or something like that. Screw it. Let's just go ahead and do it. This is game 5 of some MSL set, I guess. Oh man, look at how bad the video is in this. Oh, 240p. Do we actually want to watch this? Oh man. Yeah, YouTube was launched in 2005, but a lot of people put up VODs of the older games like afterwards, right? Like Team Liquid in like 2010 had this big initiative. 2009, 2010 had this big initiative to try and upload every game basically to YouTube to try and get like a full database of games available. So they were uploading the older VODs that people had recordings from on GameNet and stuff like that. Really old VOD files that they were uploading. So Pokemon Boo was better quality in the 90s. Yeah, probably a certain heritage charm to them. I think so. But your eyes do get tired of it after a little while, also, you know. So. I'll keep it here. But we've been watching some other games that had some pixels in them. We can watch a couple with the old ones. It's fun. It's fun to go back and watch these old games sometimes. Again, I didn't see exactly when this was. Hold on a second here. I can find out without disturbing the game. in another window. Let's see, this is from MSL. What did you say the name of this map was? The Eye? Oh, that's a different game you were suggesting. Nara versus Choja on the Eye. Okay. So this is MSL. I thought it was game 5 of an MSL. 지금은 볼 수 없는 결승전. I don't recognize any of that as being the names of an MSL. So I have no idea when this is from, actually. It's probably from 2004. 2003 or 2004. So, oh well. Oh wait, oh, this is KPGA Tour. Oh, okay, so this is 2003. This is January of 2003. Oh, yeah, okay, I found it. Here, this is January of 2000. Jesus, this is an old game. Old game. This is when Choja was good and Nada was the best. So this is a very strong matchup from 2000 from this time period. I think Choja's best time period was like 2003 to 4 basically. So this is actually when Choja was kind of a strong contender player. But Nada was so good. Man, this VOD is so chunky though, because like this is like even worse than normal 240p. Like this is 240p, but also with like a lot of really weird blurry effects and stuff like that. So this is just like not good. Oh well, we'll keep watching it. We're this far into it. Oh, Choja's like, I'm gonna donate 1 Overlord to the cause of the Terran Army. Thank you for your kind donation, Choja. We will accept your donation gladly. Just checking again to see if this guy or girl, lady, I don't know who it is, email me. Yeah, I was gonna go try and see a house tomorrow to possibly rent, but they're just like ignoring me now. Like they're like, oh, give me your number and I'll get a hold of you and we can talk about when to meet up on Thursday or something like that. I gave him my number and I haven't heard back, so I guess I'm not seeing it tomorrow after all. Oh, he's stimming right by the sunk and there's no wall. Oh no. Oh, that's a classic Nada move too. Run by the defenses. If he just had a few Zerglings in that gap or even a building. Oh my gosh. He literally just ran right by and now Choja is dead. Oh my goodness. Imagine if he had an Evo chamber or something in that spot or some Zerglings in that spot. Now he's just going to stream in Zerglings to die. Choja looks so young. Yeah, that was beautiful. He's gonna try and trap the Marines in there now. So many people riding stuff around in the neighborhood today. Scooters and bikes and stuff. Check out this Pimpus Plays. Okay. You can't link it? I'll have to pull up my Twitch here to get a PM. Is it a whole Pimpus Plays video? Whoa, what the hell? Jesus. I pulled up the front page of Twitch and someone's stream started playing. That's what that noise was. Choja, what are you doing? Maybe that's why Nana was so good back then, because people just run Zerglings in to die.
메딕과 같이 가는 머린이 아니면
Oh man, this is painful to watch too.
만 따라 운영하는 상태라면은 안심할 수밖에 없는 상태였어요.
그리고 추가 병력이 올라간다는 것이 본진 성큰 콜론이 하나가 지키고
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. This is like a highlight. Okay, I'll watch this in a sec. Oh, I only have to watch the first 1 second of this. The first frame of this, and I know exactly what this is going to be, minions. That's a good choice. Yeah. No wonder you came across this one. Oh my gosh. Sunk instead. Drones. Joja, get out! Remember, this is game 5. This is game 5 of the precursor to the MSL, the PGA Tour. And Nada just won the championship. Yol. Nice. Simpler time back then. Alright, let's pull this one up then. What just happened? Come on. Alright. You guys are probably gonna, some of you guys will probably recognize this. I'll bet Sony will recognize this just from this one keyframe. Just from this one picture. Oh, I ruined it now by showing that. But just from this frame, you can tell exactly what this is gonna be. Yes! The most epic maelstrom in the history of Starcraft. Absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh man, I haven't watched this in so long too. Literally the most epic maelstrom in the history of Starcraft. This is Choja versus Reach. Is that Stork versus GG? No, this is earlier than that. This is Reach versus Choja in like 2004, I want to say, or 3 or something. It must have been 2003. Yeah. Stork versus GG Play is on Andromeda. That was that game, yeah. Oh, beautiful. Oh man, that's so epic. So epic. Alright, let's see. So what was the other game that we were going to try and watch? Nalra versus someone on the Eye? Nalra versus Choja on the Eye? Nalra versus Choja on the Eye. Let's see if we can find it. Hey! Guess who did a commentary on this game?
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moletrap here, bringing you another Starcraft commentary.
Is this actually? I don't know if this is actually the right one though. Is this the right map, or this is a different game? Is this the Eye? I don't know if this is the right map. This is Nostalgia. Best game of 2006, Savior versus Nalra. The Eye was Twilight. Pandora TV. I've never even heard of that. It's not loading. It's not loading. Yeah, the VOD that you just sent me on Pandora TV is not working for me right now. It's got a lot of interesting things linked on the side. Sexy dance, Korean BJ dance. Okay. Maybe it uses JavaScript? I don't know. Do not know. What was it? Was there another game that we were gonna try and watch also? Hey, Babamots. Yeah. He just rolled in and Maelstrom filled the screen. That is the most. That was the most epic. Maybe I should find that game, the whole game, and watch it sometime. Anyway, all right. Well, what do we want to watch instead? If we can't find those games, let's see here. Here's a Pimp His Plays game. Speaking of which, Jelizerg versus Nada. Jelizerg versus Nada. Pantek Lee Young Yol versus KTF Cho Hyun. Oh. Oh, that's the translation. Yeah, that sounds like the right match. That sounds the right game. I don't know why it's not working for me though. But I don't want to spend too much time like trying to get whatever random service working. Try another browser. Do you expect me to like what? Open up Edge? Or some I can try, but I never use Edge. Edge is yuck. All right, let's see. I don't know why I don't have Firefox installed. I just use Chrome. All right, let's see if it works on Edge. It's giving me a little spinny thing.
Is adventure time, and there's so
it's giving me a
much
commercial.
islands to explore. When
I
you're on the
can't mute the commercial. What the hell? Oh, okay. All right. Well, this VOD, the one that we're watching now, is just a few minutes long. So let's watch this, and then we'll go and watch. Well, I was working in Edge. Is it the right game? I have no idea. It looks like it though. If that's the translation, then it probably is the right game because it was 2007 Pro League game. So that sounds like it's the right one. This is like it says it's a Pimp His Play, this game though. That was hard to find, man. I'm actually a little surprised you found it. So I'm curious what the Pimp His Play is in this game and why the VOD is only like 4 or 5 minutes. Is it just like a bunker rush or something? We'll find out. The Nada versus Choja game was a Pimp His Play. Yeah, maybe it's not the whole game. I don't know. Either way, it's not going to last too much longer. It's only a couple minutes more. Yep, I knew it was going to probably be a bunker. Well, I didn't know, but I thought it might be just a rush. He's pulling a lot of he's pulling all the SCVs. Is he only pulling a few drones? There's the bunker. What's he gonna do? He's pulled a lot of drones here. What's Jelizer gonna do now? Build a colony, build a colony! Quick, you need creep colony! He's gonna give up the hatchery? Is he gonna counterattack with drones? They're stuck out there, they can't mine. He's gonna counterattack with drones. And Zerglings, he's gonna run the Zerglings around too. Is he literally gonna counterattack the SCV all-in bunker rush with his drones and a handful of Zerglings? Oh my gosh, he is! He's only got one Marine. He's running in the corner, it's gonna die. Like, he killed the hatchery. They're actually gonna base race. They're gonna base race and he can lift his command center, guys. He can lift his command center. But But Jelizer can build an extractor. Oh, is he gonna kill the Marines? He killed the Marines! He killed the Marines and he hold off. Oh my gosh! He freaking did it! What? That's insane! That's insane! Alright. That was a pretty great 4-minute game. Alright, let's see if we can get this other thing to work. Edge. Alright. Let's do this, Edge. Is this gonna work? Gotta turn the volume down a little bit. Alright, I hope you guys are happy. I had to open up the devil's browser to put this game on for you guys. That's how committed I am here. Oh, this is the ace match of the Pro League also. Why would they put Choja in the ace match of Pro League in 2007? Is playing for oh, I think he's playing for Air Force. No, he's not. Never mind, he's on KTF. It says Woongjin is the Nada's team, I think. And I thought it said like Gongyu or something because it's so blurry it's hard to say. Whatever the Air Force team was called. All right, so we finally got it to work, and this is the game that we've been trying to figure out how to watch. Hopefully it's worthwhile. The best game of Shinhan Pro League, huh? I can't cast it if we're watching it right now. I mean, I'm going to talk about the game right now, though. There's a list of games each week. Let me look at this link that you sent. Maybe I didn't look at it properly at all. Okay. Best games of Shinhan Pro League. Oh, this is from 2007. Oh, that's cool though. It's a lot of all right, yeah. I'm gonna bookmark this. That's cool. Uh-oh. Is Choja about to... I mean, it probably wouldn't be a great game if Choja's won because he didn't block his ramp, right? Yeah, nice little ramp block. Nice little ramp block. Nice. Is nice. Yeah, it was an ongoing series. It looks like the first post is really updated with a lot of good games though, so that's cool. That's awesome. It's a good place to find like fun games to watch. That's really cool. That's definitely where I'm gonna go when I need to like find a random game to do. This is a Pimp is... I don't know if this is a Pimp is Play game. Studhauser, by the way, welcome. The game that we just watched before was a Pimp is Play game. Yeah, earlier, the one that we were watching earlier between Nada and Jelizerg with the Bunker Rush was a Pimp is Play game. The Archons was also the Pimp is Play game with the Dark Archons, yeah. But you know, Pimp is Plays are more like a single move that you do quickly, like it's one thing that you pull off, right? Not necessarily doesn't necessarily make for a great whole game to have a Pimp is Play in it, right? So let's see if we can get this on a little bit more of the screen. Oh, I'm gonna do it this way. Fill up the screen a little bit more there. Oh, can I get rid of this ad? Let's get rid of the ad. Nice. All right, there we go.
조용호 선수 정말 정찰 꼼꼼하게 하죠. 나가면서 몰래 팩토리나 몰래 배럭이 있을 수도 있다라는 것을 염두에
Korean ads on the.
정찰을 했고
Yeah.
일단 정면으로 한번 치고
Thank you, Locrium. How's it going?
뒷마당 멀티해주는 게 좋을 것 같은데 일단 이병력으로 아무 피해 못 주면 또
Yeah, I'm excited. If this is that cool of a game,
힘들고요.
and it looked like we weren't going to get a chance to watch it, now we get to watch it.
이윤호 선수도 만약에 멀티를 선택한다면 빈집 정말 조심해야 돼요.
It was a long road to get there, but we got there. This is very classic, old school play by Nada. Like this is a very 2004 build that he's doing. I mean, it's not surprising because these are old players, right? But it's just interesting to see that this is in 2007, and they're doing these old school builds. Yeah, Sony was the one that originally mentioned this game. And it's the Nada run by! Oh, he didn't get the fire bat to run by though, but the Marines ran by. How much damage he can do with these Marines? Probably not a lot because he doesn't have any medics. If the medic got by, the game will be over. Because Nada with a handful of medic Marines in your base, he just wins. I hope Sony's actually here to watch this. I mean, but he suggested it, meaning he's seen it before. So I don't think it's gonna be a bad thing if he's like misses it. We know he's seen it. Sony always has the best old school recommendations for sure. Look at that wall. Fire bats in front, medic marine in the back. It's a nice wall. If that fire bat and medic got by the Sunkens, this game would be done. Freaking stop showing me ads, dummy. What, do you like want to actually get paid for posting your content on the internet? Amazing. What nerve. Who could imagine such a thing? I'm actually trying to get back onto the YouTube changed its monetization requirements. They made it so you had to have 10,000 subs to get monetized, and you had to have a lot of viewership to get monetized. And they scaled it back now. So I'm actually applying to get monetization again. I probably still won't make any money off YouTube, but I'll make like, you know, $5 or $10. The ads are already going on my YouTube videos anyway, but YouTube's getting all the money, so anyway, we'll see how that goes. You upload stuff for Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and Skyrim? Nice, nice. Did you try and monetize it though, or something? Or you just made $80 over 6 months? It's not bad. Yeah, that must have been before, because before they made the new rules, if you made that little money, then you didn't actually get enough viewership to make any money. Because they had something crazy where you had to have, like I said, you had to have at least 10,000 subs, and you had to have something like 100 hours of viewership or something like that in a month or something. I don't know. So it was something where you basically needed to have like thousands of views per video, lots of it. You know, you had to have a bunch of stuff, tens of thousands of views. So, but now it's 1,000 views, and I think it's like over the last, you need to have like 1,000 hours of viewership over the last year. So that's like less than 10 hours a month, and so I've gotten more than that. Woo. So they demonetized my whole account, and now they're gonna let me back in probably, but I need to get some stuff taken care of, some paperwork basically. Again, I'm probably not gonna make too much money, but we'll see. I think the money you used to get for viewership back in the day was probably better too. I think it's gotten worse. This is a really interesting layout of that base. The main is like kind of like weird where it's like the minerals are like in the middle instead of on the edge. It's kind of odd.
걸리더라도 홍진호 선수가 아까 이윤 선수에게 뮤탈에서 재미 보고 러커 가디언 이렇게 뽑을 수 있었던 언덕력이
I just heard him say the Korean casters say Yellow's name.
장기전으로 끌고 간다면 뭐
It's which is interesting because they might be making a comparison to like one of his builds or something like that because these are old school players.
나와줄 것 같거든요.
맵은 다르지만 어느 정도
You have a comment? One video comment. Nice.
갖춰지고
Yes.
있기 때문에 일단 페이스트 가디언으로 한번 막
Hey man, there you go. You can officially say you've made money off YouTube and people have complimented your work.
마린메딕 하나도
Technically true.
테레스가 지금 피해를 너무 많이 받고 있는데요. 공업도 됐고요. 가디언 그렇게 많이 나올 것 같지도 않은 상황이고요. 아 이건 속았네요. 확실히 속았네요. 조용호 선수가 이쪽에 저글링으로 계속 정찰을 방해하는 바람에
You had one sub in the last 90 days? Nice.
뭐 멀티가 있는 거라고
Honestly,
생각해요. 그레이트 스파이어 눌렀나요?
that might be more than I've gotten.
아이고 이렇게 되면 지금 타이밍에 정면에
I don't usually get any new subs.
정면을 막아낼 가능성보다
Yeah, well, I don't know why someone subbed to you though. That's kind of strange. I'm gonna check my analytics in the background here.
11시 지역으로 이동을 하고 있고 바로 이
택배를 잡혔죠.
Oh, he actually sieged up within range of the Sunkens.
탱크는 이렇게
This is gonna be really hard to break.
이번에는 겨냥을 약간 못했거든요. 다시 한번 두 번째
Picked off 2 of the tanks. He's still got 1 though. There's no way he's getting up that ramp, right?
만들 수가 있습니다. 성큼이네.
There's no way he's getting up that ramp.
좋아요. 이제 올라가고 있습니다.
이 타이밍에
Let's see. Yeah, right now it says in the last 28 days, I've gotten minus 18 subscribers.
조용호 선수 12시 지역까지 12시와 6시죠.
So you're doing better than me with sub count.
예상을 하고 있어요. 가디언에 대해서 미리부터 클라킹 레이스가 나오게 되면 정말 유리해질 것 같은데 그게 아니고 지금 타이밍에
Comments are the best part about YouTube, though.
일단 조용호 선수에게도
So nice to have if you get a comment that says something nice.
선수 같은 경우 지금
It's the best thing.
깜깜합니다. 안 보이는 상황. 스캔을 이제 맞죠 12시.
다른
18 hours watch time, yeah, probably not enough.
저런 의심을 계속 가지면서 반복적으로
That's a significant amount of watch time, though. Actually,
일단 뒤쪽으로 후퇴시켜 놨고 이제 뮤탈
that's significant, man. You must put up a lot of videos, right?
이러면 안 되죠.
Because even if you don't get a lot of views, if you have a lot of videos, it kind of adds up.
하나씩 서서히 스텝 바이 스텝으로 조용 선수가 득점을 하는 길만이 이길 수 있어요. 일단 레이스 생산은 아닌 것 같은데요. 뒷지역에 스캔 하긴 했는데 그레이트 스파이어를 못 봤을 수도 있고요. 한 번 시간 끌고 6시와 12시 활성화시키면서
Don't have too many. Okay. We got a Greater Spire in here, by the way.
선수가 흔들릴 수가 있습니다.
2 base Greater Spire, or I guess he's on 3 bases now.
공격 줄어주고 그 시간차를 놓치지 않겠다라는 계산이죠.
일단 가디언은 어느 정도 시간만 끄면 지상 병력에서도
He's got 3 bases, and he's got a Greater Spire and an Ultralisk Cavern.
하고 있는 상태고
What is going on here?
생각이 없는 거죠 지금. 사용하기 위함이고 이 뮤탈리스크는 꾸준히 견제를 지금 해주겠다는 건데.
I'm actually a little surprised that Nada played that kind of. I feel like he might have played that wrong a little bit with that push. The tanks got a little too close, and it was too hard to defend them, and he didn't have any vision up the ramp either. So it was like kind of a good idea of a push, but it was just like kind of doomed to failure also.
확인을 했는데 6시 선발팀은 지금 확인을 못 하고 있네요. 설마 내 진영 근처에 멀티했겠어라는 저런 생각이 보통 이제 패배를 부르는 경우가 많거든요.
Now I'm curious actually how much watch time I have.
에너스예요 지금.
6시 지역이 아직까지 이게 깜깜하게 되는
Let's see here.
드랍치까지 봤습니다.
Because I don't get very many views on my videos these days.
이동할 준비를 할 텐데 그 지역 일찌감치 뮤탈리스크가 자리 많이 잡고 있거든요.
What is Nada doing? Oh, he's trying to
차례가 두 개밖에 없죠. 공격
take the bottom left base. That's kind of cute.
봤어요 윤 선수 지금.
All right, watch time. I've got 500 hours in the last month.
12개 이런 식으로 나오게 되면 이윤의
And I think you need, I don't remember what it was for the monetization, but it was like
잠시 운영할 텐데 하지만 그
1,000 hours or
올만
something like that. Which is still a lot, but it's over a year. Oh! Losing the dropship is... Wait! Wait! I saw in the 12 o'clock spot, I saw that base on the minimap, and I was like, no, there's no base there. I must be seeing something. That must be an overlord or something like that. Choja actually took the 6 o'clock base next to Nada's base?
제압하기 힘들 것 같은데요.
일단 진짜 자리를 얼마나 잘 잡을지 알지만 여기 지역 상당히 넓기 때문에 가디언이
I saw it, and I was like, that can't be a base, right?
테크니컬한 경기 운영을 지금까지는 조용호 선수가 잘해주고 있는데 울트라리스크
I wonder if Nada even knew that base was there when the dropship flew through. Or if it just was like kind of an accident. He accidentally found it.
지상하고 연결을 시켜야죠.
일단 지상 병력에서도 이제 뭐 밀릴 리가 없는 상황이 점점 펼쳐지고 있는 가운데 이윤열 선수 이 상황에서 7시 지역까지 확보하지 못한다면 힘들어지거든요.
KTF 오늘 양 정말 조용호, 홍진호 저그들이
I wonder why they call this map the Eye.
빌드와는 다른 준비가 많이 된 지금 색다른 빌드를 보여주고 있는데 이윤열 선수가 이러다가 7시 한번 흔들리게 되면 큰일 나거든요.
Skyrim PS3 glitches get the views. That's right, man. That's premium content right there. Premium content. You know that I'm pretty sure that Bethesda does it intentionally because glitch videos get attention and funny glitch videos get people to see the game. And oh, look at that, dematrixing the vessels this time, or the dropships this time, so they don't get scourged. Nice drop. Oh, did he save the dropships there? Nice. He's like, you really dare to put a base next to my base? Oh, that dropship just ate like 8 Scourge. He's attacking with Guardians at the other base at the same time. He's dropping Ultras in to support the Guardians. What? They're trading bases in the most remarkable way right now. I mean, Nada's not dead. He still has his main and his natural, but that's not good. And he just got Choja's 4th. So they traded expansions. Is he really trying to save that spot by morphing Ultras on that? That's kind of a little ridiculous. That's kind of a waste of money, I think. He literally is just trying to kill... Is he actually gonna... He's actually gonna clear up all those Marines with just Ultras. Oh, the D-Matrix comes through! That's true, Nada is mining out his main. Imagine irradiating an Ultralisk with 20 hit points. But see, like now... Okay, well he's gonna rebuild there, I guess. Okay. He brings in an Overlord with a drone in it, drops off the drone, picks up the Ultralisk, and now they're gonna go for Nada's main. You know, a couple Wraiths would be really, really clutch for Nada right now. Queens? Is he gonna irradiate them? He's actually gonna irradiate them. Okay, well, I thought they were gonna go in against his SCVs and like he was gonna eraser his own SCVs with Ultralisks. Is he gonna cancel the CC? Or is he gonna actually try and finish it and lift it? Damn. Too many cows. Too many cows for Nada to handle. He's trying to get these expansions around the map and Choja's like, nope, not gonna let ya. Those are some good irradiates though. Oh, more dropships, more Scourge. Oh, is he gonna miss it? No, is he gonna get it? Oh! Oh no, that was Nada's way back into the game. Oh. Oh. Rip Nada. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how Nada comes back from that. Oh my gosh. Scourge and Queen versus Command Center. I don't think it's enough Scourge though. Is it enough actually? Is he gonna scourge and queen the? Oh, he's gonna parasite. He's gonna parasite the vessel. Nice. I thought he was gonna hit the command center with scourge and then hit it with a queen, but I don't think 6 scourge is enough to get a command center low enough. What do you need? 750 damage? Actually, maybe that is enough. What is scourge? 110? So it'd be 660 damage when he needs 750. Oh no! It wasn't the whole game! Oh no, is this gonna be part 2? Nope, it's a different video. Shoot, this video was incomplete. Oh no. I mean, we kind of know how it ends, right? Like, Nada's gonna lose that one, isn't he? Ugh. Let's just double check. What happens if we copy this title into YouTube? No, I don't think it's gonna be it. A bunch of Nada games, but nope. Yeah, it was a game on Nemesis. Or, was it Nemesis or the Eye? I don't remember which one it is. It's on Liquipedia. Is there a VOD on Liquipedia, though? Is the question. I actually don't even remember anymore. I lost track of the window where I had it up. Okay, it was on, yes, it was on Nemesis. Yeah, so you're saying it's on Liquipedia? Nada versus Choja. Nemesis. Where do I find it? Choja's Wikipedia notable games. Okay, cool, thank you. Choja notable games versus Nada on Nemesis.
Hi guys, this is Klazart with
All right, this is a Klazart version.
On a game between Choja and Nada, and this is the ace match.
All right, well, we can finish watching it on this then. Let's see. Is this part 2?
Out of that position, and Nada assumed that because Choja was blocking that ramp, that they
We need to find out where we are.
Mutilus and Scourges, but that's not going to be enough. Only slipped from Nada's drop, and Nada now going with 3 dropships. He's going for another drop. This time in the top.
Oh, yep. We're past this.
Mode, and those dropships, and Choja has got about 6 or 7 hatcheries now. He's just mass producing units from over there, and Nada is going to be overwhelmed.
I think this is about the same spot, right? I don't know if we have part 3. Okay, so this is where the queen happens. So he gets the parasite. And yeah, so but I don't know where part 3 is. I don't actually see part 3 in the side here. And this game is so old that he won't have a video. He won't have it posted at the end. Choja's checking that spot again to make sure Nada didn't re-expand there. So yeah, well, I guess he found part 3. Okay, cool. All right, we're determined to watch this game. All right, here's part 3. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Choja's proving his worth. Oh, that's a lot of vessels. You can't go up that ramp, buddy. You cannot go up that ramp without Darkswarm. No, it's not gonna work. Choja has so much of the map now, though. He's mining a lot of gas. Okay, so actually Nada is taking that right side base. He's not giving up yet. Where are those SCVs going? Okay, now he's going in. He's going to try and re-kill this 6 o'clock base. Yes, for some reason it's weird to not have any. It's bizarre for me to not have any sounds going on in the background. It's kind of weird for me. I don't know. So he's gonna re-kill 6 o'clock. And I don't think popping out a couple ultras is gonna save that spot this time. So he's like got so many medic marines camped out on top of that ramp just to make sure nothing happens there. All right, he's got another queen. What's he doing? He's gonna drop. Oh my gosh, he's gonna drop. Is he gonna force the lift on the command center, and then he's gonna scourge queen it? He's gonna oh, he's just gonna ensnare a few marines. Okay, well that's not actually that great. He can still cap the command center though. Damn, that's a lot of Zerg units. Oh, come on. Infest. 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 Oh, nope. It's not damaged enough. Where's the Scourge? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Scourge, Scourge, Scourge! Queen! Infest! Yes! Yes, he did it! He did it! Oh my gosh. Nada is re-dropped the bottom left, or dropping the bottom left at the same time though. Like, Choja has not necessarily won the game. I think he's, no, I think Nada's holding his main. I don't think he had enough to get up that ramp. But Nada didn't kill this left side base, so. He's got a medic wall on the ramp. The infested command center floating across the map. Oh man, he should. I mean, he could actually make some infested Terrans, and if he's trying to break a ramp, sending some infested Terrans up there with Zerglings to blow everything up. Uh-oh, but Nada has no money. Nada has no money. Losing 3 o'clock was, I think, what sealed his fate. That was a sick drop, though, by Choja. Just masses of ultras everywhere. Just absolutely ridiculous. Is he attacking? Wait, is he attacking with his SCVs? He's attacking with his SCVs, guys. He's not trying to mine out. He's not trying to go for another base. He's just sending in all of his SCVs to body block for his Marines, his last group of Marines. He's literally just going to send in all of his SCVs as part of his force and go with one last all-in attempt. It's a good idea. I don't think it's going to work. March of the SCVs. Yeah, Choja has... Oh, he's erasing this bottom... the top left. If he could kill the top right with a drop at the same time, maybe, or something like that. Oh, here come the Scourge. Oh, here come the ultras in the main. Jump in the bunker at least. Now he's just gonna... Look at that lift. Clickle, 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 clickle. He literally just lifted his whole base at once. He's going to try and go for a counter all-in here. He can't lose those vessels, though. He will not win a base race without vessels. I mean, he does have a lot of SCVs. But Choja's still mining in 2 bases. He's building infested Terrans, guys. He's actually building infested Terrans. Although now it doesn't matter anymore because Nada doesn't have any important buildings on the ground. So it doesn't actually matter. I guess it'll matter if he can... If he can dive bomb... If he can drop infested Terran bombs in the middle of the bio army. That'll be the sickest thing ever. Oh my gosh. I mean, that would be a way to break that ramp. Yeah, he's attacking the depots with these ultras, but that overlord has them inside. He doesn't realize it. It's irradiated. Oh. Oh no, he didn't pick him up. Or maybe it had 1 or 2. Okay. No, I think he just died with... I think the overlord just died with the infested Terran inside of it. He's going to try it again, though, with a couple more. I mean, at this point, he's enough ahead, I think, that he knows he can be a little bit BM. Be a little bit cheeky. Hey, Chameleonia. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the show. Even though there's no pixels in this show. Look at this. He's actually mining with all of this SCPs on top of the creep. He's going to try and take the bottom left base, I guess. And drop the top right base while he takes the bottom left base? He's actually gonna try and make this work. He's actually, but if he has all of his SCVs mining, he won't have them on the ramp to actually block for the ultralists coming up the ramp to kill him. Yeah, I hope we see some infested Terrans actually legitimately used. He's got him inside the overlords. He's got the bombs ready. The queen. I don't know what that queen is doing, but he's gonna drop. He's dropping Zerglings, Ultras, and Infested Terrans together, guys. He's gonna drop all over this base with Infesteds blowing everything up as well. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be epic. Here he goes. He's gonna run up the ramp at the same time. Irradiated everything. Is this the Infested Terrans coming from the other side? He's gonna run the Infested Terrans into the command center? I thought he was gonna hit the SCVs with them. Not as finally gonna GG. Oh man. Nada is so crushed too, actually. This is the last game these two would ever play against each other. Because I think Chojo probably went into the military after that. It's probably the last game Chojo ever won, honestly, in his career. 2007, maybe not the last, but like... Oh, man. Alright, well that was pretty amazing game. Pretty amazing game. Alright, let me go back and check that then. Do I have the Choja view games? Yeah, I was right. That was the last game that Choja ever won in his career. Was that game. He only played a few more games in that season in the Pro League and he lost the other 3. And then that was it. Unless, I don't think he's come back, has he? Probably not. Let's see here. 2006. Yeah, so he must have retired after that season. Choja was known for being immensely positive and would keep it classy by shaking opponents' hands after every game. He would see the humor in things like when July Zerg famously broke his sunken wall. Nice. That was a good game. That was a really good game. That's kind of cool, though. Did he, Oops, where's the thing here? Oh, this one? Does he actually go shake Nada's hand after that? I guess it wasn't really like it wasn't a match between them. He has to go celebrate with his team. All right, real quick, let's hear what Klazar has to say in this crazy moment.
Gas rather than going for a land-based expansion, and it looks like this will be the finishing move from Choja. This will be finish him. He's going to drop with his overlords in Nada's 5 o'clock base, which is just barely surviving. He's also going to rush up the ground, and Nada does not have enough forces to defend. He's forced to use those Irradiates on those overlords, and this will be the end of the game. This is GG. That was actually a really, really great game, and Choja finally gets to use his Infested Terrors to try and take down that command center. He only has 2 Infested Terrors, so I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, and it's not.
all right, well, that's funny. Choja was ranked top 30 Kesper rankings for 66 consecutive months, starting from 2001 to April 2007. What? He was, it's at the time, it was the longest top 30 streak and has now been beaten only by Nada with 88 months and Zelos, who had 67 months. Of course, Nada has the longest. I'm actually really surprised that Choja was considered top 30 for that entire amount of time, though. That's kind of ridiculous. I guess you guys can't see what I'm reading there, but anyway, I just read it, so not too big of a deal. Never saw the Sunken Wall game. I mean, we might be able to watch it right here. Nope. There's no notable ZVZ games listed for him, so I'd have to track it down. Who knows when that was? So yeah, it means he's consistent, I guess, but he was never like that great. Hold on a second. Let's move this over here for a minute. So yeah, I mean, I guess he was doing like top 30 is a big deal. Top 30 means that you're actually in the Star Leagues, right? So, I mean, well, this is showing that he was 4th in IEF in 2006. Second in the, he got 2nd place in an OSL in 2006? I didn't even know that. I didn't realize that Choja did so well in 2005 and 6. I thought he was an 02-03 player. But he actually was legit in 2006 also. Look at this. He won an MSL. He got 2nd in an OSL. I'm sorry. I did not know that. I did not know that. My apologies to Choja that I underestimated and underrated him, because I thought he was like one of these guys that was like, did okay in 2003 and then never played very well again. But I didn't realize he was so strong in 2006. Cowboy Zerg was his nickname. Interesting. Yeah. That VOD was like too good to be true, right? All right, let's see here. What time do we got here? Probably watch another couple games here before we sign off for the night. Any other requests or ideas, or should I go back to watching Stork games and hoping he plays well? Hey, look, Moletrap is on right now. Live feed. Okay. Stork Starcraft. Harassing Zerg all over the map. Stork versus Action. Oh, this is Artosis cast. This is one of his new ones. His new channel. If you guys don't know, Artosis has a new YouTube channel where he's doing casts of pro VODs. So that's pretty cool. I wish maybe I should talk to him about getting some extra replays or something like that. But he has the access. He knows the players, so he can actually get modern replays from the good players. Jaedong versus Stork from WCG. Might be a fun game to watch. You want to watch a Protoss lose? All right. Well, this is probably a good opportunity then. Watching Stork play versus Jaedong. Oh, this is with Tasteless. This is a Tasteosis. All right. Well, I don't want to show this game then, actually, because I don't want to step on World Cyber Games' toes when they had an official English cast, right? But we watched Stork lose 3 games earlier today. You want to watch more Protoss losing? Let's go ahead and look for Stork versus Jaedong. Or let's do here. If we do Stork versus Bisu, there has to be a Protoss losing, right? Isn't that how it works? You missed those? Okay. It also means the Protoss wins. Alright. Let's, well, I didn't want to spoil anything, so I don't want to make any promises, right? But let's do... Stork versus Jaedong is usually a good game, and Stork doesn't necessarily win those. Let's do... Bisu versus Jaedong. There we go. I keep saying Stork, but we can do this one. Ultimate title fight. Starcraft Remastered? Oh, is this a Tasteosis cast also?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to BlizzCon Day 1. We've just...
This is a BlizzCon match. Yeah, this is Tasteosis also. Alright, Bisu versus Jaedong, Heartbreak Ridge. Here we go. Winners League match between Bisu and Jaedong. Alright. This should be a good game. I can't promise you that Bisu's gonna lose. But I think it's more likely that Jaedong will win. Actually, didn't we look up the stats the other day and actually Bisu has a winning record versus Jaedong? So maybe that's not a good idea. We'll see. There we go. This is a much better VOD, at least. It's like 480p. It's beautiful. Why do you hate on Protoss? What's wrong with Protoss? I value all 3 races equally. Just to follow the stereotype. It's become trendy to hate on Protoss, right? So you gotta do it sometimes. Saying Terran is underpowered, so hot right now. I like this view. This is a cool idea that they did with the 4 blocks view where you can see the first person view of both players. So yeah, Bisu might have a good chance of beating Jaedong, honestly. But either way, it'll be a fun match to watch. This is from 2009, I want to say. Yeah, 2009. So Bisu was still pretty strong in 2009, but Jaedong was at his height in 2009, so either way, it's gonna be a strong game. Not a lot of people on today. Ooh, hidden third. Actually, I don't know if it's hidden as much as it's just strategic. I think it might not be like put there to be hidden as much as it's like, if you can take that third, then that's the other spawn. It's a natural of the other spawn, and you can take a fourth really easily, right? I think that's his plan. Bisu's so handsome. Probe's still alive too. Bisu's doing pretty well actually. He's gotten away with just one cannon. He's sending this zealot out. It's gonna put a little pressure on. It's funny when you think of like 2009 480p VOD of 2009 graphics, pre-remastered, of a game that was created in 1998, and you're like, oh, this is some good video quality. Then you know that you are whatever the opposite of spoiled is. Second zealot coming in to help. Now he's gonna fight. Nice micro. Nice micro. Oh, sick micro by Bisu. It's funny at the end there, they both left. Both of them are like, no, it's okay. Jaedong wanted to save a couple of Zerglings, and Bisu wanted to save one of his zealots. They just like agreed to a truce. Catches the probe. It's a nice little scout. He's gonna catch the Stargate and the Citadel. Is Jaedong going for a Ling all in? Oh my god, he is. Pull your probes, Bisu. It's not enough probes. He's just gonna... Is he gonna work though? If he can get the Dragoon back, the Dragoon is basically like a cannon. If he can block for the Dragoon... Oh my gosh, is this actually... Oh, he let the Zerglings are going after probes instead of the Dragoon, though. Wow. You enjoyed that? That was very well held, yeah. I actually kind of want to go back and watch that again real quick. Here, like, I just want to look at this a little bit slower. Because look at this spot right here. He's got a surround on both of the cannons, basically. So he's able to kill the cannons really quickly. The probes are actually pulled really late. So, like, how does he actually kill these Zerglings? He just comes in with a bunch of, like, probes. And right there, that is the moment, I think, right there. If he'd gotten that Dragoon, the Zerglings were going after the Dragoon, and he kind of diverted and went after the Zealot instead. Started going after the probes. I think if he gotten that Dragoon, I don't know. I mean, obviously Jaedong knows the game better than I do, but yeah, I guess he probably did get a lot of probes though, didn't he? Yeah, Bisu's a cool. He's a cool cucumber.
수비가 빛났습니다. 근데 피해는 지금 계속 되고 있다라는 거 김태균 선수가 확실하게 이것까지도 막아줘야지만
Trying to force a cancel on that cannon again.
줄수 있는 겁니다. 그렇죠. 서로가 심각하게 많이 죽은 것도 아니고
You forget. Sometimes it's easy to forget. The Dragoons are basically cannons. Dragoons are basically walking cannons. He's coming with Mutalisks now. Bisu doesn't have any Corsairs.
커세어를 더 찍어야 돼요. 그렇죠. 다시 일꾼 계속해서 잡아주고 있는 이재동 선수인데 스콜지까지 날아올 수 있기 때문에 지금 보긴
Oh no.
저 캐논이 아직 없습니다. 예, 캐논 하나를 완성시키는 것이 정말
Yeah, but a couple Corsairs is not enough.
다수 생산된
He only has a few mutas though, actually.
콤보까지만 버티면은 김태우 선수가 입구 쪽에서 선방.
There's the Scourge. He's going after the cannons instead of the Corsairs. This is a little bit odd. I would have thought he would go after the probes, if anything. Killing the cannons doesn't really help much. Like, he's just letting the Corsairs kill his mutas while he beats up the cannons that can be cancelled. Like, what? Why? And Bisu now just walks two zealots into a naked third. Where's the sunken, bro? Okay, well, he's got the mutas, I guess, in position, but still. And Bisu just got his archives, so he can actually get an Archon now. He can get a quick Archon to deal with these mutas, probably. It's true. Did make well. I mean, the Corsairs were already kind of making him pull the mutas back. Like he wasn't doing a lot with the mutas there. I'm really puzzled by the decision to attack the cannons instead of clearing up the Corsairs or trying to get probe kills or something. I guess the cannons are a bigger, sort of a bigger threat later on, but like, I don't know. Yeah, so he made that Archon. I think it's smart. Now he's getting High Templar. Oh, I mean, this Corsair is giving its life to scout. Is he gonna juke? Nope. No jukes. Or not enough jukes, I should say. Yeah, Bisu might be in a little bit of trouble here. The follow-up with Hydras is going to be pretty hard for Bisu to deal with. He has very few units now. Couple free Scourge kills for that Archon. Ooh, couple free Mutas hits. No kills though. I don't think he got any kills. He's really trying to make sure he can't build a third base. Oh, more free damage though. But if he can keep those mules alive and he can actually pick off High Templar, oh, he's trying to pick on the Archons. He doesn't know that there's a lot of Corsairs. I don't think he knows there's that many Corsairs. Oh, yeah. Nope, those mutas are dead. Dead mutas. Go, Lings, go! Go, Lings, go! Oh my gosh. You know, I'm sorry. I wanted to find a game that Jaedong would beat Bisu, but Jaedong kind of threw. He kind of threw this game. He made some mistakes, you know? Yeah, this is not looking good. Bisu's super happy. Nice. I do feel like Jaedong threw that game though. Jaedong was in the head. Jaedong was ahead. He was in the lead, is what I think I was trying to say. And then he like ran his mutas in and didn't really do much damage. And then he like flew his mutas over Archons and gave free damage. And then he fought with Corsairs and they had all died. It just should have gotten more Hydras or something, I think. This is Nightwish, by the way, the song in the background. I like that band. I think it's Nightwish. I mean, if we really want to watch a Protoss lose, we could just pick, like, you know, Gumchi versus Jaedong or something like that, you know? Put Jaedong versus some scrub Protoss player. Be very likely, at least. You can never know for sure. Let's see here. Free versus Jaedong? That's a good match. This might be the last game that I watch. I'm super tired today. I think I say that every single stream though. All right. So this will be good. Don't say reach. No. Reach doesn't lose games. Now you owe me this? Alright. We can watch that one instead. Where's the chat? Oh, I lost the chat. Why is it not working? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right, hold on a second. I gotta paste it in again so I can actually copy it on my other computer, basically. All right, so I'll say it again because I didn't have the chat up before. Now I can click it. Now I can run it. All right, and then we'll switch over to this window. And boom, okay. Bisu versus Gogo. Gogo. You know, Gogo was not quite as handsome as Bisu in my opinion. Interesting looking guy. All right, let's get into the game. This is from the round of 16 from MSL or something. I actually didn't see. No, Bacchus OSL. Okay. Gogo was one of these guys that was actually, he was pretty good. He was actually pretty good. He never won a Star League or anything like that, but he was good. There we go. So this should be a good game. Those guys who were Bisu fans, I think, holding up signs. Yeah, I think every single stream I always say like, "Oh man, I'm tired today. I'm tired today." Maybe I'm just always tired. What is going on there? Someone chasing a zealot, it looked like. Let's see. Gogo's name is Kim Chung Hoi. Looks like. Where's Kim Taek Young? Oh, hey, we got a thing here too. I deleted that earlier, so I gotta make it again. Text. Let's do this. Do this.
대식한 도배 이후로 처음 봤어요. 저런 도배는요. 그러네요. 예. 대단하십니다. 자, 그만큼 사랑에 보답하는
Okay.
좋은 경기가 나올 수 있을지.
So put this down here so people know who is whom.
위치별 유불리도 약간이 있는데 뭐 대각선 나오는 게 토스 입장은 제일 좋고요. 가로 세로 가로가 나오건 세로가 나오건 지금과 같은 위치가 나오면
There we go.
토스가 좀 낫습니다. 토스가 1시가 나왔는데 테란이 5시가 나오면은 앞마당 먹기가 제일 빡빡하거든요.
Can I put a bar in here?
그래도 좀 낫습니다.
There we go. Perfect. Perfect. I'm a genius. I'm actually even gonna put this a little bit more space there. Well, now it just looks weird. There we go. Okay. All right. Actually, I'm just double check, make sure I'm correct. Kim Taek Young. Yes. Okay. All right. That looks like a weird wall. It's probably like what he had to do to make it secure with the two depots like that, but it looks really strange. He's literally just gonna attack this depot for a little while for no reason. Zealot's bored. He's got some shields. Might as well. Yeah, shields recharge. You have to spend money to repair the depot, theoretically, so might as well. Shields don't recharge very fast, though. Oh, DT rush. DT rush. Okay, now he's got a Dragoon here, too. This is actually a little bit dicey for Gogo. He's got two SCVs repairing the one SCV that's repairing the depot. It's clever. Bisu's not clever enough to shift the targeting from his Dragoon, but that's okay. Yeah, we're about to have two Dark Templars jumping out of this gateway. I don't know if Gogo's doing anything about this. Like, what is Gogo's plan to deal with this? I don't think he has. He must have it. He must have something, right? He must know this is a possibility. Terrans are gonna make an engineering bay or something like that, right? Yeah, okay, there's the engineering bay and a command center. He's actually gonna float down to the low ground outside of his wall, which is gonna make things even harder, actually. It's like perfect timing for Bisu, actually. If he puts up a turret right now, he'll be there in time. Like as soon as the eBay finishes. Yeah, see, he's gonna barely have this turret up. But I don't know if it'll matter because, well, maybe, yeah, no, I think it'll be okay. Yep, turret's up. Can't get in there. Yeah, that was perfect timing. And he's worried about a DT drop, so that's why he's putting turrets everywhere around the perimeter too. Nice. That was just like clutch timing. He barely had the engineering bay up at the exact right moment. But then again, Studhauser might have given us a game where Gogo prevails. Who knows? What is going on there? Why is he floating his barracks back there? That's odd. He's trying to... That's kind of interesting. He's had to pull SCVs to protect that one turret. Because he only has one Marine, so he doesn't really have anything protecting his tanks right now. Bio. Yeah, it's an in-base expansion, but exactly. You have to mine out the minerals, so you can't float a command center there. Otherwise, that'd be too easy for a Terran to get an expansion, right? I think, yeah, it's like cut off. I don't know if you count it as an island. I guess it is an island. I don't think it's raised. I think it's the same level, but it's an island. But that means it's a perfect spot to land tanks, by the way, behind your opponent. Space. Imagine landing some tanks back there. Yeah, it's a neat construction. Yeah, true. The lack of mischance actually does make a difference. That's very true. Okay, he sees the turret line. What is DT's? What is Bisu's plan right now? I guess he's just playing macro. Look at how fast he is. Switching all over the map. The APM. The APM. What is going on here? He's forcing observers in by using 2 observers to get past the turret so he can scout the main. And he saw the bio. He saw the bio. But I don't think he has any scans though. All he needs to do is get a couple DTs out and waste the scans. I guess he's gonna have 2 comm scans. Yeah, see this DT, he just burned another scan. 4 kills on the DT because he keeps running in, chopping one down, and then getting out of scan range. I think he just needs to buy time here. I don't know though. Siege mode. Boom! Yeah, he's just running DTs in. He's out of scan energy, so the DTs are just like free kills. Oh, there's a scan. Gets 1 DT, gets 2 DTs, the 3rd one lives. Oh, he's building a turret. He has so many scans. How does he still have scanners? He just spent like 5 scans in a row. There's no more DTs anyway. This bio push. I just heard the Korean caster say something about Templar tech. Oh, the BM command center in the natural. Oh, that's funny. Good old Go-Go. Oh yeah, he was on Lecoq. Was the name of his sponsor. Sure thing, man. Sure thing. I don't think that was even deep 6, right? I think that was like 4. He was producing factory units still too, and then he had 4 barracks, if I remember correctly. Oh, did Gogo get banned for match fixing? Oh, I didn't know that he was one of the people that was match fixing. Freaking Gogo, man. I didn't know he was one of the people that got caught in that. I remember Yellow, Luxury, Huashin, Savior, Up Magic. I don't remember who else. But I didn't know that Gogo was one of them though. So anyway, GG's. GG's. I think I'm gonna call it there. I think I'm calling the stream a little bit earlier than I usually do, but it's kind of like I actually have to go to the bathroom, and it's kind of odd, but like, you know, if I'm gonna go for another 15-20 minutes, but I'm gonna be in the bathroom for 5 of those, it's kind of like, I don't know. So I think I'm gonna call it there, and kind of a slow day today anyway. So, but stick around for a sec. We'll raid someone. How do you guys feel about Starcraft 2? There's someone I know who streams Starcraft 2 that I might raid. Let me just check who's on playing Starcraft right now. Artosis is on. If you want to watch more Starcraft 1, if you want some salt, you can watch that. I don't think anyone else I know is on Brood War right now. Yeah, so I might raid this woman named Zerg Girl. Let's see if I can get her. There we go. She plays StarCraft 2, but if you're interested in any StarCraft 2, she's a good player. It might be fun to watch. And just want to show her, say hello. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me pause this here. But, you know, as I said before, I do this every Wednesday evening, every Saturday afternoon. So I'll be back in a few days on Saturday. And Saturday afternoon, we'll be doing some more of this stuff. Really enjoyed it. First time tuning in. You followed, you'll be back. Good to hear, man. I'm glad. Like I said, you know, that's why I do this, is just because it's fun to, like, you know, watch some old games with people who get it and who appreciate it, right? And so that's kind of what this is about, is getting people together to watch StarCraft together. So, and so yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so I'll be doing this again on Saturday or next week at the same time also. And I think I've got another video to put on YouTube in the next day or two also. So there's that too. But thanks very much for watching. And I'm just gonna check one thing here real quick. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching. Damn it, why is this not working? There we go. And I will catch you. Oh, hey, Chaos. Glad you joined us as well. Glad you enjoyed it, even though we weren't chatting. That's totally cool. It's good to hear it. I really appreciate that you guys are. Let's like I said earlier today. I don't know if you were here, but like the comments are like the best part. You know, people saying that they enjoyed something makes me feel good. So anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Take care, and I will catch you later.